Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The codependent romance between Robyn Brown and Kody Brown is being criticized by Sister Wives viewers. Some people question whether it's true love because they are the final members of the Poly family, or whether there's still more to the story. For more information on their fascinating relationship, continue reading. Sister Wives criticize Robyn and Kody for being codependent. When Sister Wives debuted in 2010, viewers saw Robyn join the Brown family. She said she had a list of things she wanted, and Kody Brown met all of them. She also loved the thought of joining a family like the Browns, since she wanted to provide the finest life for her 3 children from a previous marriage. They operated like a well-oiled machine, with 3 spouses, 12 children and 1 on the way. It was the ideal situation, with Kody rotating between wives and keeping them all happy. But anyone who saw Kody and Robyn together could see that he was in love with her. He spent more time with her over time than the other families. Something was unusual about Robyn, even his older kids noticed. The family had relocated from Utah to Flagstaff, Nevada, and was in serious disarray by 2019. Janelle Brown and Christine Brown Willey were the first to depart. Since she and Robyn had always been tight, but that waned over time, Meri Brown was the last person left standing. Kody and Robyn are now monogamous, and he would never acknowledge that she was his favorite. It seemed to pain him when he finally admitted that she was his soulmate, but Sister Wives fans want to know if they are truly in love. To address this, a Reddit topic was created, in which the original poster asked whether they had settled for one another. In response, one follower said, "They are engaging in some form of dysfunctional codependency. It has been resolved." Indeed, it would be reasonable for some people to assume that Robyn and Kody Brown made a compromise. He is her second husband and has no other wives. Why then would she wish to go? It was also mentioned that Robyn is earning money as long as Sister Wives is airing. Did other followers believe that they were codependent or settled? Neither of these two is able to truly love someone else. They are cunning. They are sad, as are their children. They are happy as long as they have the money, the newly acquired mansion, and all of their rubbish pickups. I don't. Both of them, in my opinion, are in love with themselves. These two oddballs met one another. I believe she is feigning happiness, and I believe he is fascinated with her. It has become an intriguing and peculiar relationship thanks to fans. It's uncertain if Robyn will be able to spend the foreseeable future by herself with Kody. How do you feel about the love between Robyn and Kody? Watch Sister Wives Sundays on TLC, and share your thoughts in the comments section. How do viewers of Sister Wives feel about Robyn Brown and Christine Brown Willey's twin rings? Robyn has seen a significant improvement in her ring collection, and she is not afraid to flaunt it. What precisely are viewers saying about the rocks that look alike then? For more information, continue reading. Fans of Sister Wives comment on Robyn and Christine's twin rings. The wives' rings weren't particularly large or ornate when they married Kody. Kody Brown used a string he collected from his daughter to pop the question to Robyn Brown. The wives' unifying sign was clado rings, which they all wore after that. Nevertheless, Robyn wore a considerably larger rock as the OG3 began to break away from the multiple family. Fans of Sister Wives saw that Robyn and Kody had both received significant upgrades. Even in the Sunday, December 15th show, Kody made a joke about how he was afraid of men approaching Robyn during church. She showed off a huge diamond on her ring finger without feeling guilty about it. Robyn also stated that no one would mistake her for a single lady if she wore the ring. They went ring shopping when Christine Brown Willey realized David Willey was the one. She had never had a ring like that, and someone was going to create it for her. In addition to using a variety of metals, she wanted to employ black from his wedding band. Although everyone was in awe when they saw her ring, some believe that her and Robyn's bands complement one another. Each ring has a princess-cut diamond set onto a twisted band. The ring's similarities and lack of aesthetic appeal sparked a Reddit discussion. Fans of Sister Wives might all agree that Christine's ring was created and purchased out of love. Robyn's, on the other hand, was purchased for 2 distinct purposes: competition and showiness. Nevertheless, they were essentially the same. Alright, I assumed that the claims that her ring was a replica of Christine's were overblown. I apologize. I was wrong to doubt you. This is so clear. Overall, the taste is bad. Sister Wives fans needed to make it known that they hated both of these rings, after noticing how similar they were. They were baffled by Christine and Robyn's terrible taste. Both of these rings are disgusting. They are undoubtedly the same style. Even if I don't think they are meant to be exactly the same. Personally, I don't like either. That they all opened an internet jewelry company, while having really terrible, disgusting jewelry tastes, is something I will never be able to get over. Someone requested that everyone go online and find out who received their diamond first. They would then be able to determine who was actually copying whom. Others made the joke that Kody used his credit card, whereas David probably paid with cash. Despite the numerous little differences, they do have a similar appearance. How do you feel about the rings? Are they similar, in your opinion, or not? Watch Sister Wives Sundays on TLC, and share your thoughts in the comments section. The Brown family from Sister Wives is no longer involved in the AUB. However, they were extremely pious members at the start of the series. Given his attitude and faith, a number of fans actually anticipated that Kody Brown would hold a leadership role. However, in the most recent episode that aired on Sunday night, the patriarch of the family acknowledged that he was unable to head the church for a very specific reason. What took place? Kody Brown's hair has captured his heart. Men with long hair are strongly discouraged in the LDS faith. However, this is a societal guideline, as Kody Brown noted in the episode that aired on Sunday night. The Bible does not contain it. But he proudly declared in his confessional that he refused to cut his hair in order to appease the church authorities. Unfortunately, he lost the leadership role as a result of his decision. When Kody mentioned that their previous church had told him that he couldn't hold a higher-ranking position there unless he cropped his hair, I hope someone else laughed as hard as I did. A Sister Wives watcher recently posted on Reddit, "We all know Kody is obsessed. And I can just picture him having an absolute breakdown about not wanting to chop it off." A number of other Sister Wives watchers acknowledged that they were particularly struck by that scene. Although Kody Brown has always been conceited about his hair, not everyone understood that it cost him a position of authority. Viewers of Sister Wives don't believe that a leadership role was considered. However, Kody Brown has a history of exaggerating. Others claimed that the AUB leadership only used Kody's hair as an excuse because they knew he wouldn't cut it and never wanted to consider him for any position. Several Redditors posted, "Willing to strive and do without because his faith is so vital, but less important than his haircut. For 3 women and at least 13 children, he wasn't invited to hold a leading role in their church. He's telling lies. He is obviously incompetent at anything he does. It's unlikely that the church officials liked him either, given that he was disliked even by his own classmates." I smiled at this. Those church officials were aware of Kody's true self and the conceit around his hair. He obviously prioritized himself and his appearance over God. I imagine that at the time, someone made a joke about his hair, and he took it too far, as he usually does. Were you shocked to hear that Kody's hair prevented him from holding a leadership position in the church? Did the church really want him to serve, in your opinion? Contribute your own ideas and opinions to the discussion below. Fans of Sister Wives are more certain than ever that something is up with Aurora and Brianna Brown. Fans were concerned that Kody and Robyn would shield the daughters from the outside world as they grew up. As they grew older, they started to make less appearances on the show. However, many felt sorry for the girls and voiced their concerns online after their infrequent presence during Sunday night's new program. Check out what other people are saying. People are offended by Brianna Brown's behavior. Some felt that Kody and Robyn Brown had a right to be worried about their children's dating lives, even though they influenced their behavior. But most fans thought it was strange to beg for permission to date and attend church as an adult. It makes logic to me. With screenshots from Sunday night's show attached, a Sister Wives fan posted on Reddit, saying, "They seem lonely and a bit unhappy." They started their post by stating that they didn't see anything wrong with the fact that many religious people want to date other religious people. They added that they sympathized with Robyn's desire for the girls to concentrate on their spirituality, rather than boys in church. They did, however, voice concerns about Brianna's involvement in the scene. Robyn rarely smiles since she has been upset lately. Whenever Brianna speaks, she seems to be poised to cry or nervous about what she is saying, which makes me worry how it is hurting the girls. Aurora appears more at ease, the OP went on. She might benefit from therapy, in my opinion. Those girls also experienced the entire disaster, and I doubt their mother, who is a strong supporter of plural marriage, can relate. In addition, her opinions are somewhat inflexible. Neither of the girls appears to be interested in getting married, or in a relationship like that. Viewers of Sister Wives mostly point the finger at their upbringing. There is an emotional problem with Brianna and Aurora, according to several Redditors. Included were comments. Both of them have severe emotional and social retardation. Why do 20-somethings ask their mothers whether they can become members of a church? I was 20 years old, starting my junior year of college, spending the summer studying overseas, and sharing my first apartment with a roommate. At this rate, I can't even begin to picture how oppressive this young woman's life will become. These girls' behavior is typical of overbearing parents who do their children no favors by making them fearful of everything and naive late bloomers. It will be easy to spot men who have abusive inclinations. Watching flowers in the attic is similar to these scenes in Robyn's house. Release them. How did you feel about the show that aired on Sunday night? Are you worried about Brianna Brown and Aurora as well? Post your own ideas in the comments section. Robyn Brown's eldest kids acknowledged on this season of Sister Wives that they are searching for a community in the Flagstaff region. Like many women in their 20s, they are interested in going to church and finding boyfriends. But Sister Wives viewers thought the latest show on Sunday night was completely embarrassing. Aurora and Brianna approached Robyn for permission before telling their mother that they were looking for a community on their own. Many followers realized they felt sorry for Aurora and Brianna after the episode caused quite a stir online. Others have shown sympathy and a true wish for the women's freedom. Check out what people have to say about it online. Fans of Sister Wives discover that their parents control Aurora and Brianna. A lot of TLC viewers snark on different shows and cast members on Reddit. It's an opportunity for viewers to voice their complaints and annoyances. However, a number of Sister Wives viewers feel sorry for Aurora and Brianna Brown following Sunday night's new episode. Following Sunday night's new episode, a Redditor wrote online, "I just can't snark on Aurora and Brianna anymore. Robyn is manipulative and in charge. It's evident how their mother affects AMB. They walk on eggshells and don't want to annoy their mother. So yes, they are grown-ups who can leave at any time. I can no longer be sarcastic toward these two young ladies. I'm hoping they graduate and leave. This Robyn is King sick." Supporters hope that the women will be able to leave Kody and Robyn's house in time. Most other viewers of Sister Wives easily concurred. Despite being legal adults, Brianna and Aurora appear significantly younger than their years. By keeping kids at home so much, Kody and Robyn appear to have socially stunted them. Several Redditors posted, "I want both girls move out and become self-sufficient. Those daughters have not learned how to be strong, independent women from Robyn. Those poor girls will go out and find patriarchal **T that controls them. And Kody will adore them, go on man vacations with them, and be great friends with them. It will take them longer to recover from this ordeal the longer they are under her control. Just think of how much they would grow if they were not in contact for a year or two. They would be very different individuals. I'm really sorry for these girls. They are in their 20s, yet Robyn treats them like they are 12. Without their manipulative and controlling mother watching over them, I believe they would be completely different people. A Free Aurora and Brianna is Required campaign. How did you feel about Brianna and Aurora's on-screen presence in the most recent episode? Leave a comment with your ideas. Maddie Brush, née Brown, the eldest daughter of Sister Wives star Janelle Brown, decided to leave her polygamous family and begin a new life in North Carolina with her husband Caleb Brush after he received a job offer. However, what is her spouse's occupation? The pair has disclosed information regarding Caleb's job, their intention to leave North Carolina, and other topics. What does Caleb Brush, star of Sister Wives, do for a living? Maddie disclosed that her husband was an apprentice for an elevator technician in a January 2023 Q&A session with supporters. She added, "He will be finished and a mechanic in less than a year. But he makes a living by fixing elevators." In November 2024, Maddie gave an update, stating in an Instagram Q&A that Caleb had received a promotion. Caleb works as a lift mechanic. Earlier this year, he received a promotion to mechanic. The apprenticeship lasts 4 to 5 years, with tests and classes added along the way, she stated. In July 2016, Maddie, Caleb, and their son Axel left the TLC family's home base in Flagstaff, Arizona, to move to North Carolina. The former reality TV star wrote in the comment section of an Instagram post that month that the couple said yes to the address to a property in North Carolina, adding that they decided to make the state their new home base because her husband accepted a job offer there. The average pay for an elevator mechanic in the area where Caleb and Maddie live is $72,366, according to ZipRecruiter. Caleb Brush and Maddie Brush from Sister Wives. Are they relocating? Maddie also disclosed the couple's ultimate plans to leave North Carolina at the same January 2023 Q&A. The TLC performer clarified, "Unless there is divine intervention, it probably won't be a forever home. We both miss the mountains and the snow. The dream for the Brush household is to have some livestock and just live a quiet life," she stated, adding that they are planning to purchase land in northern Wyoming or southern Montana. Caleb Brush and Maddie Brown of Sister Wives. Do they want more children? Following their 2016 marriage, the pair welcomed a daughter, Evangeline Evie Kody, in August 2019, and their first son, Axel, in May 2017. The couple revealed in July 2022 that they were expecting a third child, a daughter, who would be born in 2023. Maddie told her Instagram followers that they want one more when it comes to expanding their family. In January 2023, she said on her Instagram stories, "For babies seem to fit. Caleb and I desire it." The untold story of Janelle Brown. How Kody Brown's control and financial struggles shaped her life. Introduction. Janelle Brown's heartbreaking journey with Kody Brown. The world of Sister Wives has been full of twists and turns, with each wife facing their own personal challenges and struggles. But one of the most poignant and tragic stories within the Brown family is that of Janelle Brown. Fans have watched her endure years of emotional turmoil, financial difficulties, and the heartbreak of a broken marriage with Kody Brown. Many fans believe that Kody's domineering control over the family, especially in his relationships with his 4 wives, led to Janelle's eventual breakdown. As she began to realize how unhappy she truly was, Janelle made the difficult decision to leave Kody. What started as a love story full of promise has now turned into a painful journey of self-discovery and independence. But the story doesn't end there. Janelle's life after Kody's reign is far from easy. From financial woes to her emotional recovery, Janelle is now facing challenges that many fans believe were created by Kody's actions. What went wrong in their marriage? Did Kody drain Janelle emotionally and financially? And what's next for Janelle as she tries to rebuild her life? Chapter 1. Kody Brown's control over his wives. The beginning of Janelle's struggles. Kody Brown's rule over his wives was no secret. From the very beginning, he made it clear that he was the patriarch of the family, and his word was law. While his relationships with each of his wives were unique, the underlying power dynamic was the same. Kody was in charge. For Janelle, this meant years of trying to get Kody's affection and attention, only to see him prioritize Robyn Brown over her time and time again. Despite Janelle's best efforts to show him love and affection, Kody always seemed to turn to Robyn, leaving Janelle feeling rejected and overlooked. As Kody's relationship with Robyn grew stronger, Janelle's sense of self-worth began to erode. She had been the one to support Kody in the early years, raising their children and contributing to the family's finances. But as time went on, it became clear that her place in Kody's life was diminishing. Chapter 2. The Pandemic and Kody's Rules. A turning point for Janelle. The COVID-19 pandemic served as a pivotal moment in the lives of the Brown family. As the world went into lockdown, Kody implemented strict rules for his wives and children, causing tension and resentment to rise. For Janelle, the situation reached a breaking point when Kody told their sons that they were no longer welcome in the family home due to concerns over the spread of the virus. This decision struck a deep blow to Janelle, who had always been a loving and supportive mother. The idea that her children were being excluded from the family's home left her feeling isolated and alone. This was the moment when Janelle began to rethink her entire marriage to Kody. She started to realize that the relationship was no longer fulfilling her emotional needs, and that she deserved more than what Kody was offering. Chapter 3. Janelle's financial struggles. Was Kody to blame? As if the emotional toll of her marriage wasn't enough, Janelle also found herself in a precarious financial situation. Fans have long speculated that Kody's control over the family extended to their finances as well. Janelle, who had once been financially independent, found herself struggling to make ends meet after her marriage to Kody began to deteriorate. Janelle's financial troubles were exacerbated by her involvement in the Kody Pass project. At one point, Kody had big plans to develop the land into homes for each of his wives. In order to contribute to the project, Janelle took out a mortgage to secure her portion of the land. However, the development plans stalled, and Janelle found herself with little to show for her investment. With no movement on the Kody Pass property, and no new developments in her life, Janelle made the difficult decision to sell her home and move into an RV on the property. While she was initially nervous about this decision, she was hopeful that the change would bring her some stability. But as time went on, it became clear that Janelle was struggling to get by. Chapter 4. Christine Brown's take on Janelle's marriage to Kody. When Christine Brown was asked about Janelle's decision to stay with Kody for so long, she didn't hold back. In an emotional interview, Christine revealed that she believed finances were a significant factor in Janelle's decision to stay in the marriage for as long as she did. Christine explained that Janelle had very little financial independence, with Kody's name on every piece of property, including the Kody Pass land. According to Christine, Janelle stayed with Kody because she had nothing to her name, and without his support, she would have been left with nothing. This revelation shed new light on Janelle's situation, with many fans now questioning whether Kody had been intentionally draining Janelle's finances in order to maintain control over her. Was Kody aware of Janelle's financial struggles? Or was he too focused on his own desires to see how deeply his actions were affecting his wives? Chapter 5. Janelle's decision to leave. The breaking point. After years of emotional and financial turmoil, Janelle made the brave decision to leave Kody. She had watched as Christine left, and it was clear that the marriage was no longer serving her. For Janelle, the final straw came when she realized that Kody had never truly valued her. Despite her best efforts to make the marriage work, Kody continued to prioritize Robyn over her, leaving Janelle feeling unwanted and unloved. Janelle's decision to leave was a powerful moment of self-realization. She knew that she deserved better, and that she needed to take control of her own life. While it was a difficult decision, Janelle's move to separate from Kody marked the beginning of a new chapter in her life, one where she could finally focus on her own happiness and well-being. Chapter 6. Janelle's future. Can she rebuild her life? Now that Janelle has left Kody, the question remains: can she rebuild her life and move forward from the damage that has been done? Fans are hopeful that Janelle will find happiness and financial stability outside of her marriage to Kody. However, it's clear that the road ahead will be difficult. Janelle's financial situation remains uncertain, and she will need to find a way to support herself and her children. But despite the challenges, Janelle is determined to make it on her own. She has shown incredible strength throughout her journey, and many fans believe that she will come out stronger on the other side. Chapter 7. What's next for Janelle Brown? As Janelle continues to navigate life after Kody, fans are eagerly watching to see what her next steps will be. Will she find financial success on her own? Will she find love again? And most importantly, will she finally find the happiness and fulfillment that she deserves? Janelle's story is far from over, and while the past may have been filled with struggles and heartache, the future holds endless possibilities. Fans are rooting for Janelle as she begins this new chapter in her life, and we can't wait to see what comes next for this strong and resilient woman. Conclusion: Janelle Brown's journey, from heartbreak to hope. Janelle Brown's journey with Kody Brown has been one of heartache, disappointment, and emotional turmoil. But her decision to leave Kody marks the beginning of a new chapter. One where she can finally take control of her own life and rebuild what was lost. Will Janelle overcome the financial challenges she faces? Will she find the love and happiness she's been seeking for so long? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: Janelle's strength and determination will guide her as she moves forward. Fans can only hope that her journey will be one of healing, growth, and eventually a brighter future. Meri Brown's unseen struggles, the truth behind her decision to move out, and what's really happening with Kody. Introduction: Meri Brown's struggle to hold on to Kody. Meri Brown, the often misunderstood wife from Sister Wives, has made a bold and surprising move. She's left Flagstaff and relocated back to Utah. Fans have been left questioning the reasons behind her decision and what this means for her relationship with Kody Brown. Despite the growing tensions and Kody's close relationship with Robyn, Meri has made it clear that she isn't ready to give up on her marriage. As the Sister Wives drama unfolds, Meri has become a central figure in the ongoing struggles of the Brown family. After years of feeling sidelined in her marriage, she's now questioning her place in Kody's life and whether her efforts to salvage their bond will be in vain. But even with the distance between them, Meri is still holding on, refusing to give up on the man she married. Is Meri's move to Utah a sign of final separation? Or is she simply trying to find herself again, while still holding on to the hope of reconciliation with Kody? Keep reading as we dive deep into the truth behind Meri's decision, her thoughts on the future, and what fans are saying about her relationship with Kody. Chapter 1. Meri's move to Utah. The first signs of trouble. Meri Brown's move back to Utah shocked many fans of Sister Wives. After years of living in Flagstaff with Kody and the rest of the family, Meri made the decision to pack up and leave. But this wasn't a spontaneous move. It was a long time coming. For years, Meri had been struggling with her place in the family, particularly in her marriage to Kody. In the October 1st episode of Sister Wives, Meri confirms her decision to move out, telling Robyn that she feels it's time for her to go where she's needed. This admission was a turning point in her journey, as she realized that Flagstaff no longer felt like home for her. Kody, once her spiritual husband, had grown closer to Robyn, and Meri was left feeling like a third wheel in a marriage that no longer felt like hers. For Meri, this move wasn't about running away from her problems. It was about finding clarity and a new sense of purpose. She felt that her presence in Flagstaff was no longer necessary, and that she needed to go somewhere where she could regain her independence. But even as she makes this move, Meri hasn't given up on Kody. She still believes that there's hope for their marriage, even if it's not in the same place it once was. Chapter 2. Meri's desire for reconciliation, still holding on. Despite the distance and the growing divide between her and Kody, Meri isn't ready to give up on their marriage completely. According to an insider close to the Brown family, Meri is still open to reconciliation and hopes that Kody will eventually come back to her. She hasn't left him. She's simply giving him the space he needs to work on their relationship. Meri hasn't given up on her marriage to Kody, the insider revealed. She's just waiting for him to come back. This is a sentiment that many fans find difficult to understand. After years of feeling neglected and rejected, why would Meri continue to hold out hope for Kody's return? The answer lies in her deep commitment to the family and her belief in the principles of their plural marriage. Meri may not be the first wife, but she still holds on to the belief that Kody will one day recognize her value in his life. Chapter 3. Meri's relationship with Kody. What went wrong? Meri's relationship with Kody has always been complicated. When they first married, they were deeply in love, and their spiritual bond was strong. However, over the years things began to change. Kody's relationships with his other wives grew stronger, particularly with Robyn, who Kody has often referred to as his true partner. As Kody became more focused on Robyn, Meri felt increasingly left out. She tried to stay emotionally connected to Kody, but he was often distant and preoccupied with his other marriages. For Meri, The lack of affection and attention from Kody became too much to bear. She began to question her place in the family, and whether her efforts to maintain the marriage were even worth it. By the time Kody's relationship with Robyn reached its peak, Meri had already started to feel like an outsider. Kody's actions, like his decision to prioritize Robyn and her children over Meri, led to a sense of emotional abandonment. This neglect eventually led to Meri's decision to separate from Kody and seek out a new life in Utah. Chapter 4. Meri's new life in Utah, rediscovering independence. While her decision to move to Utah may have seemed like the end of her relationship with Kody, it's actually a chance for Meri to rediscover her independence. In Utah, Meri has been able to focus on her businesses, including her LuLaRoe clothing line and her bed and breakfast inn. She's also been able to spend more time with her friends, who have supported her throughout this difficult journey. But Meri's newfound independence hasn't come without its challenges. The decision to leave Kody wasn't easy, and she still has moments of doubt. Despite her focus on her businesses and personal growth, Meri admits that she misses the family dynamic and the sense of connection she once had with Kody. In the past, Meri's life was centered around her marriage and her role within the family. Now, she's learning how to live for herself, something that she hadn't done in years. While she may not have found love again, Meri is content with her independence and the freedom to live life on her own terms. Chapter 5. The Mystery Man. Is Meri dating again? Earlier this year, Meri was spotted with a mystery man, sparking rumors that she was dating someone new. However, insiders have denied these claims, stating that Meri and the man are simply friends. Despite these rumors, it's clear that Meri isn't actively seeking a romantic relationship at the moment. While she enjoys spending time with friends and building new connections, Meri is focused on her personal growth and her businesses. She's not in a rush to move on from Kody, even if it means being single for a while longer. Meri's reluctance to dive into another relationship makes sense given the emotional toll her marriage to Kody took on her. She's not looking for a quick fix or another person to fill the void left by Kody. Instead, she's focused on healing and finding peace within herself. Chapter 6. Kody and Robyn's marriage, the effect on Meri. Kody's marriage to Robyn has undoubtedly had a profound impact on Meri. As Kody grew closer to Robyn, Meri found herself increasingly sidelined. This created a sense of resentment and abandonment, leading Meri to question her worth in the family. While Kody and Robyn's relationship continues to flourish, Meri is left to grapple with her feelings of rejection. It's clear that Kody has prioritized Robyn, and this has only deepened Meri's sense of isolation. Despite this, Meri hasn't given up on Kody. She still believes that he will one day return to her and recognize her value. However, whether or not Kody is willing to put in the effort to repair their relationship remains to be seen. Chapter 7. Should Meri move on from Kody? The question that many fans are asking is, should Meri move on from Kody once and for all? While it's clear that Meri still has deep feelings for Kody, it's also clear that their marriage has been strained for years. Meri has given Kody countless chances to show her affection and respect, but he has consistently chosen Robyn over her. Meri's decision to move to Utah and focus on her own life is a sign that she's finally starting to prioritize herself. She's not waiting around for Kody to change. She's building a life for herself, one that doesn't revolve around his approval. Whether or not Meri will ever truly move on from Kody is still up in the air. But for now, she's content with her independence and the freedom to live life on her own terms. Conclusion: Meri's journey. A path to healing and self-discovery. Meri Brown's journey is one of emotional growth, self-discovery, and resilience. While her marriage to Kody may have been filled with heartache, she's now finding strength in her independence. As Meri continues to navigate her life outside of Kody's shadow, fans are rooting for her to find happiness, peace, and fulfillment. Whether or not she and Kody will ever reconcile remains uncertain, but for now, Meri is focused on building a life that's all her own.